This is Cutting Down the Nets Friday, February 24th. Not a big schedule today. We're going to get right to the games at the top. South Alabama against ULL, also known as Louisiana the Raging Cajuns. These teams are nearly even in Torvik KenPom rankings, which is why you see 3 to 4 for both of those numbers. Recent play strongly favors South Alabama. But shot quality has ULL at 128, South Alabama at 188 year to date. Recent trending a little bit in South Alabama's favor, but if you look at their profile, it's still lifted by some 3-point luck. So curious what the line will do here. I'm probably a South Alabama buyer at 6-ish if possible. Not out at 5, but just kind of monitoring. Richmond, VCU, I don't like to lay this many points with an offensive profile like VCU's, just because they can have trouble scoring at times. The good news, they should commit less turnovers because Richmond doesn't really pressure the ball and VCU is very sloppy. But the bad news is they should also force less than usual. I think they did get Richmond for about a 20% turnover rate in their first meeting. And that's a game that I think it ended around 10 to 12. I think VCU led by 20 in the final minute. It was just like a weird ending of the game, and that's kind of why it ended where it did, where we might be viewing this game a little differently if they won the first one by 20 on the road. So I'm interested here. It's just, I just don't like to lay points. Sienna Ryder. Shot quality doesn't love this, but it's interesting. So Ryder opponents made 23 of the last 48 three-pointers. And it's still showing as a Paddy play. So if opponents had made 15, 10 of the last 48 three-pointers, this might be more like 5.5, 7, something like that. So it's kind of interesting. It's orange right now for me just because of the shot quality disparity, but I'm interested. Wyoming, this is opening a bit high. It's 1.5 higher than KenPom. So slow pace, a lot of three-point attempts, but I know Wyoming's coach, Jeff Lindner, missed last game, dealing with an ailing father, so he could be out again. I can't find anything else. I know Wyoming has been shorthand since they dismissed players, but that was quite a few games ago. So recent play has accounted for that on both the shot quality side and the Paddy side, so just feels like some value there. Georgia State at James Madison. So Paddy in the 15s here, shot quality not so much. It does seem mostly 3-point luck driven. Georgia State hasn't shot the ball well all year, but their opponents have also made 43 of the last 87. So that just really skews things a bit, and I think that line is pretty fair. Bellarmine, North Florida. North Florida, more 3-point luck stories here. North Florida's made 56 of their last 115. That's pretty good. So that skews that number pretty much. But shot quality says those are good looks. So yeah, it's okay. Don't like to lay points. Bellarmine can really muck up a game. So yeah, not loving it. St. Peter's Canisius shows in the Paddy value section, but Canisius has been lifted by recent 3-point, and recent shot quality is going the wrong direction for me. Thought we had a clear play here when this opened as a pick'em, but now I'm seeing some 1.5s, some 2s. So to take the money line, you're probably gonna have to lay 120, 125, something like that. So I'm still interested in it, but it's not as fun as a minus 110 pick'em. They do look decent here. They've been consistent the last 8 to 12 games. Nothing really stood out matchup wise. So some things that kind of sway me is even though Paddy's not showing much value, the median is much higher, and shot quality looks pretty good. So that's just the side I want to be on. Getting real thin here at 2.2 points, but some mild interest just with the way things are trending there. But yeah, super thin. Would have to be likely -3 or better. So a bunch of other great games. This spreadsheet, as always, is posted in the description of this video. I think I'm on Wyoming. I think I'm on Georgia Southern. And I'm still pondering VCU at this point. So look, not many games on the schedule. We'll gear up for which should be like one more big Saturday, and then we'll start to see a little less volume heading into the tourney. So best of luck out there. I got a bunch pending tonight, so hopefully that goes well. This is Cutting Down.